So if you guys don't know, I'm 24. I live on the beach in California. I love my life. I love my friends. I love everything about what's around me, and that's why I feel like this is the right move for me. It's funny, 2 years ago I actually made a video like this, posted it on my Facebook, and I basically said the same thing as what I'm saying right now and had no idea what was on its way, no clue what I was getting myself into. So I'll kind of recap off of that and then explain why now is a better time for me. So 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I graduated college in California and decided that I never wanted to live here again. And I packed up and I moved to Oklahoma. I lasted 10 months. I love the people there. Some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. It just wasn't me. I belong in California. Wasn't born here, wasn't raised here. This is where my heart is. So I was actually born and raised in the little tiny town of Forks, Washington. Love it there too. It just wasn't for me. And so when I moved to Oklahoma, I had started going to different gyms. I love the gym. I live for the gym. I've lost 80 pounds at the gym through college. That was just what I knew. And so the first thing I did was go find a gym. And I went to quite a few different ones, and I realized that I wanted to compete. Well, that was November of 2 years ago, and then I decided halfway through training that I needed to get my boobs done. Welcome to the girl that makes every drastic decision out of nowhere. I seriously walked in for a consult and had an appointment in 2 weeks. So I did that, and obviously when you do that, you can't work out. It's not that you can't, it's that it hurts and that you really can't, and you can't do a lot of the things that you were. And so I kind of took like 6 to 8 months off. And during the first month of it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to stay on the regimen. I'm going to eat what I'm supposed to eat. And then I realized, I was like, you know what, this is probably the one time that I have an excuse to be able to eat what I want. So I went from hardcore tilapia at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you worked with me, you saw me do it, to eating whatever I wanted. During that time too, for 2 years, I didn't drink. I didn't go out. I didn't party. I lived with my ex-boyfriend, and all we really did was talk about the gym. Even though he really wasn't into it, it was my thing. So anyway, long story short, I moved back from Oklahoma and I came back to California. During that time, I did make new friends. Complete new friends. The greatest people I know. But I did start going out, having fun, having the greatest time, eating whatever I wanted. Was like, you know what, maybe competing isn't for me. There's other ways to get into the fitness realm. There's other things to do. I started working at Gold's for a little bit. I kind of played around with it a lot. And there was a moment where I was like, you know what, maybe fitness isn't for me at all. Maybe it's just supposed to be a hobby and that's it. But there is something telling me that I have to compete. And I know that sounds so dumb because for me, I don't get on stage. Like, yeah, I do this and people think that I'm super conceited. I'm really not. I'm at all. But there is something telling me that I have to get on that stage. And I am terrified of doing it. Right now I'm telling myself, why are you putting yourself through this? Because you're going to get to the date of the show and you're not going to step on that stage. But there's something in me that's saying you have to do it. So I started thinking about it again. I was like, okay, when's the good time? And how I said I was working 2 jobs, and there was like weeks that I was doing 4 days a week, 15-hour days. There was no way for me to even get to the gym. There was nothing. So it became very difficult because I didn't have the time. And so finally, I was able to quit my night job. So now I know that I have the time to do it. I'm working at a place that I can eat what I want when I need to. I don't have to go to lunch at a certain time. I don't have to show up at a specific time. I can do what I need to do. That was kind of my spark that was like, okay, now's the time to do it. So I started looking around in the area for trainers because, yeah, I know how to work out. Duh. Lost the weight by myself, by the way. But when I go to the gym, you can tell me what to do, and sometimes I'll just slack off. I won't work hard. I won't do it. So I am joining a team, but I'm also working with someone to keep me going. I also know myself, and like last time I had cut carbs, and 2 days in, I told my ex, I said, look, I'm going to be a bitch. And that's how it's going to be, because I am not going to be able to have pizza, and I'm not going to be able to have burritos, and I'm not going to be able to have what I want to eat. You have to tell me no. You have to be the one that says, no, you want this. Because yeah, I know that I do, but I'm going to be exhausted and I'm just going to want it. Oh yeah, I'll help you out. Yeah, 2 days go by, I'm crying, and he orders a freaking Domino's pizza. So I needed someone that was able to kind of say, no, you need this. And so I have found that, and I have kind of a team behind me that's saying, okay, you want this, go get it. So that starts on Monday. It is Black Friday right now, so I'm really nervous. But I think it's going to be good. I am going to try the best I can to film most of what I'm doing, what I'm going through, food, workouts, everything. Just because I have looked on Pinterest, I have looked on Google, I've tried to find the information for myself, and it's really hard to find someone that kind of like journals everything in, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm going to try the best I can to just show from someone that knows what it's about but hasn't ever been fully a part of it. So yeah, I'm really excited. Lilo, how excited are you? Yeah. I'm really struggling getting this video camera to stay still, by the way, as much as the problem is of me playing with my hair. Anyway, if you made it this far through the video and you want to stick around, that's cool. It's probably going to be the best for people that hate me, because they're going to see me probably cry and hate myself at the gym. It's going to be a nightmare, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be worth it in the end. It's a lot that I want to talk about. There's a lot of things going on in my life, so let me know if there's anything that you guys have questions on, or God, there's my hand again. Just feel free to leave any comments, message me, whatever. I may not get back to you, but I will see it.